Oh yes, oh yes. I'm having a good day. I'm about to cook some carbonaras. You know how it goes, yes? Cooking, cooking, cooking. Oh yes. Cooking, cooking, cooking. Oh yes. It's not exactly carbonara, is it? It's not exactly carbonara, but it's kind of. How are you all today? Hope you've had a fantastic day. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. So, we have chicken, garlic, red onion, and green and yellow pepper. It goes into the dish to create the flavor. And then we go from there. Very easy meal to make, but it will be tasty. Come on. I'm good, Christopher. How are you? Cameron, Kells, Mercer, Christopher, and anybody else who's in chat. Hello. How are you today? Are you good? Yes. So we have. I need to grate some cheese. So we have garlic, ginger, red and yellow pepper, red onion. We have chicken, which I'm going to marinate in some very simple things. So pepper, want some pepper, white pepper on the chicken, want some salt on the chicken, and want some smoked paprika on the chicken. And then very good, yes, 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 yes. Very good, yes, 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 yes. Smoked paprika, yes, 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 yes. Little bit of soy sauce into the mix, yes, 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 yes. Will it taste good? Yes, yes, yes. Smoked paprika, yes, 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 yes. Extra dimensional cooking, yes, 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 yes. I have extra dimensional paprika on my fingers, yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. I can't keep a straight face half the time when I'm doing this stuff. I do try though, mate, you know what I mean? Alright, aye. It's not good. Yes, Cameron. So mix the chicken. One, two, three. Every fucking time. It's a guarantee that it's going to be three. Mix it into the chicken, wash your hands. Always three. Right, Kels. What's for dinner, Mr. G? Carbonara with me, and thee, and thy, and see, and A. I just want some taters. Some taters. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. It comes together real quick. It's not like an a la carte fucking chicken dish. No, it's not like that, my friend. I'm a normal guy, but I do like cooking with specific ingredients. I I like using lots of things, vegetables, they're so good. Eat this chicken raw. No, 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 no. Don't eat it raw, I'm only joking, yo, yo. If you do, you'll be very poorly, and you'll be poorly. You'll be in a hospital bed tomorrow, don't blame me. I thought I'd better stop singing how I was going to sing my song, because I might have having people eating chicken all day long. But it is not cooked and it is fucking raw still. And you'll be in hospital bed and you'll be fucking ill. Listen to my words, listen to my words. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. What am I knocking up? Carbonara, kind of. It's not really carbonara though, bro, really. It's just carbonara based sauce and then add loads of different stuff to it. So it's not actually really carbonara. What I'm gonna basically, right, so I've got soy on the chicken. I've got soy sauce, smoked paprika, salt and pepper, all mixed in, right? Whatever amount you want, but I won't put too much salt in there, because whenever you're cooking, you can always add salt, but you can't take it out, right? And if your dish tastes of pure salt, it'll taste nasty. So put a little bit of salt in there, and then obviously while you're cooking, taste it near the end. If it needs a bit more salt, put a bit more salt. All right, bit of advice for you there. Come on. And then, so I've got that on the chicken. Then I've got red onions chopped up, fresh ginger, fresh garlic, red and yellow bell peppers, and I'm going to grate some cheese. Put it all together, smash it all up, jobs of fish, good luck. Quite easy to cook. I'll cook it with a little tiny bit of rapeseed oil, a tiny bit, mainly butter, like a big spoonful of butter. Then I'll cook the garlic and the ginger first. Then I'll add the chicken. I'll cook the chicken off till it's virtually cooked off. Then I'll add the red onion. Now, if it was white onion, I would have added the white onion when I added the garlic and ginger. But because it's red onion, it cooks a lot faster. So I'm going to add it when the chicken's nearly done. Once I've cooked the red onion off, then I'll add the green and yellow pepper. Yeah? And then I'll add the sauce. I'll stir it all in, and then I'll add the grated cheese at the end, just to give it a bit of thickness, and obviously that nice cheesy flavour that goes well with the white sauce of carbonara. Jobs of fish, Fanny Joe and Bob Jungle. Easy, mate. Easy done, but very tasty and nice. You'll enjoy it. An ex-drug addict. Why would you think I'm an ex-drug addict, bro? What would give you that impression? Considering I'm built like a brick shithouse. You don't get drug heads, bro. Listen, I'm going to let you into a little secret, right? A little, very, very valuable secret for you to learn. Yeah? You don't have smackheads or crackheads that are built like me. And I'm the smallest at the moment I've been for a few years still. Usually I'm way bigger than I am now. And I'm still tonk as fuck. That's just the truth, bro. I'm one tonk motherfucker. Underneath this top is not a skinny man. Underneath this top is a man full of muscle. So don't get it twisted, my friend. There's no recovering drug addicts here. There is a recovering psychopath. I'm a recovering psychopath, I'll give you that one. But no drug addicts, mush. You're in the wrong life. Come on. Right, now, get yourself a clean pan. This is a stainless steel pan that I've been using to cook for years. It's just what I use. A tiny bit of rapeseed oil. Only a bit. And and a spoonful of butter. A spoonful of butter helps the medicine go down, and medicine go down, medicine go down. Just a spoonful of butter helps the medicine go down in the most delightful way. 2 sauces, that one and that one. Okay. We want the chicken. We want the butter. Just a spoonful of butter helps the medicine go down in the most delightful way. You tell him, Kels. Cal, take him into the multi-dimension. Take him into some multi-dimensional thinking, Cal. Because he obviously doesn't understand how it works, does he? He really doesn't understand how pi is a number, but also a mathematical equation. And the way that I'm cooking, I am 6th dimensional thinking. So in other words, I'm coming from angles that you can't even perceive. Tell him, Cal. Tell him basically that the way that I cook, and the way that I run my life, and the way that I split atoms is because 7 divided by 2 multiplied by pi can also mean infinity. But it doesn't have to mean infinity. It can be to the nearest decimal point of 4. That way, you would understand the overreaching game that I'm playing and the fact that I am 677 years old. That's why I, personally, can deal with Mike Tyson in his prime. In his prime, in my prime, I would have been 300 years of age. He would have had no chance. Why? Because Mike Tyson can't perceive where the punches are coming from. When I shimmer, turn into the ether in front of him, when I transcend to another dimension, and then when I deliver the punch, I allow my fist to come back into the 3rd dimension, and that's when you see it. That's why when I'm shadowboxing, I'm so fast. It's not that I'm so fast. It's just when I'm throwing my punches, I am transcending into another fucking dimension. So you can't see them because they're shimmering in and out of reality. Tell him, Kels. Just saying. Just saying. Use the shot bar. You get me some Rizla and some filters, please. So that's just the way it is. And if you can't perceive the game of chess that is played on a multiversal scale, and you can't perceive like A1 to D4 equals A1 D4 to C1 D2, rook to pawn.
Is there a filter?
Yes, please, bud. Rook to pawn, check, not mate. Because if obviously I take the king off the table, then it becomes 3-dimensional and not 4th, 5th and 6th dimensional. Right? So when you come in here chatting your poop to me, realise that if I choose to, I could shimmer into your house right now and give you a slap. But I wouldn't do that because I'm a nice guy. Martin, thank you for the donation, brother. And it's always an overarching game that's been played, well, Project Viking 1927. Have you researched it? No. So you don't understand the quantum realm and you don't understand where I'm coming from. You've not got an idea because I'm obviously 677. So I've got a lot of experience on you guys. Just saying. I'm multiversal. I actually create new causalities of effect within whatever universe I decide to transcend or whatever universe I decide to walk upon. I cause multi-spatial rifts just by my presence. And the game that I play is something that you can't detect because your unfortunately human brain is not capable of the wavelengths that it takes to detect the frequency of what I'm saying. And if you can't detect the frequency behind the words, then obviously your eardrums are not accustomed, or should I say, evolved enough to detect from the wavelength of the words how I am accessing higher dimensions right now. So we'll leave it at that and let's move on with the cooking. Right, so in the pan, we've got the butter, yeah? We've got, you know, a little bit of oil, right? Come on, come on, come on, come on, right? And now, yeah, we are gonna cook the chicken. Right, so we've got the chicken going in now. Don't forget we've marinated it in soy sauce, salt, pepper, and paprika. Paprika. Ooh, smoky paprika. Right, now this is going to go in the pan. We're going to cook this off. Is that cooking? Is that cooking? Yes. Yes, is that cooking? Hi. I know, Gammon. But at the end of the day, you know, we sometimes have to just give them, you know, give the audience a little bit of information. But if they want to know more, they just have to go to Project Viking 1927, type in my full name, go down the rabbit hole. Don't forget where the rabbit hole goes, bro. It goes from particle physics down. Splitting the atom, down. String theory, down. Double slit experiment, down. Black holes, down. White holes, down. Wormholes, down. Quantum physics, down. Gravitational anomalies, down. And then finally, penultimately, you get to the quantum realm. Ooh, nearly at the bottom. And then right at the bottom is Danny G. Hi. There is no human on this planet that could beat me. There is no pack of gorillas that could beat me. There is no Tyrannosaurus Rex that could beat me. The reason being is because I'm an extra dimensional being. You could put me in the UFC ring with the greatest 5 UFC fighters of history. I would shimmer, turn into the ether in front of them. So to their perception, I would disappear. The only time I would reappear is when I chose to come from the 6th dimension back to the 3rd to deliver a punch. And then, to their perception, I'd disappear again. I'd become mist. You've got to play the game sometimes, but if you don't understand how to play the game, and you're not on a multiversal chessboard, yeah, you're not on a multidimensional chessboard, then you can't see the overarching game that I'm playing, how many moves ahead I am. But I'm so many moves ahead that it's really ridiculous trying to dumb myself down onto the human experience, trying to dumb myself down so that you guys can understand where I'm coming from. Not everybody, because some people are capable of multidimensional thought. I have some of them in my chat. They're starting to go to higher dimensions and higher dimensions and higher dimensions. But if the shoe fits, the multidimensional shoe, or should I say the 3rd dimensional shoe, do you know what I mean? Like you've got 1st dimension, which is a point, right? 1D is just a point, yeah? What's 2D? 2D is height and width. What's 3D? Height, width and depth. Whew. When we go into 4, 5 and 6D, we're talking about time being like an object. You know, like you can draw it on a piece of paper. How long's a piece of string? String theory. Well, if you can go to the end of the string and come back on yourself, you can create an ever-ending loop. An ever-ending loop of what? Infinity. Well, that's how you can get yourself from point A to B, whether you want to go forwards or back in time. When you can do that, you've started to unravel space-time, and you're starting to understand the, I would say, the structure of the finite universe. And what I mean by the finite universe is the particle realm. What is the particle realm? What's the particle realm? Quantum realm. So you can understand that. Like, get your head around this. So like I said to you earlier, if you can get the mathematics in your head for this, then you have a chance of seeing the game that I'm playing and the way that I'm playing the game and the moves ahead that I am to the whole of humanity, yeah? Right? 7 divided by 2. Times it by pi. Then take it to the nearest decimal point by 4. Once you take it to the nearest decimal point by 4, you'll be able to astral project. Once you astral project, then bring yourself back down and take it to the nearest decimal point of 3. Now you're accessing the spiritual realm. Now bring yourself back. Now you have an understanding. Now bring yourself to the nearest decimal point of 2. Now you can fold time and space, and you can have access to dimensional realms, and that will give you access to knowledge that no human, apart from me, has. Easy, right? Easy to understand. Right, anyway, the chicken's nearly done. So now we're going to add the red onion. Red onion first, folks. Get it in there. Let's show you the progress. The progress. So in here, yeah, start mixing it in. Chicken's not perfectly cooked yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So this carbonara here is just a quick, easy way of cooking it. So any of you guys want to cook this, it's a piece of piss, man. Yeah, it's so easy to cook, you know what I mean? It's like such an easy meal. Doesn't even take much to do, does it? It's a piece of piss. Looks like dog food, does it really? Okay. Well, looks like I'm going to be eating some fucking tasty dog food tonight. Pedigree chum have outdone themselves. Personally, I think pedigree chum have outdone themselves. I think they're going above and beyond to make sure that your dogs are fucking fit and healthy nowadays. Fair play to them. Fair play. I'm looking forward to my pedigree chum tonight, to be honest. Looks nice. Looks nice, my dog food. I think it's going to be some tasty dog food, if I'm being honest with you. Looks it, smells it. It ain't onions and carbonara. Well, it's not exactly carbonara. It's like kind of carbonara. Yes, Sing. Oh, I'm just a sharp tool. I'm like a sharp object to me, mate. I'm like razor sharp. Do you know what I mean? As you're probably gathering. Bro, the games that I play, I use, like, I'm not joking. Trolls and stuff are used as toys in my game. They're used as pawns, bro. They don't realise it. Same as clip channels, pawns. They don't realise it neither. But that's because they're too thick to perceive the game, bro. Multidimensional, played on a chessboard. The only reason I describe it like a chessboard is because if I describe the true game and how it was played and universally, yeah, in the actual cosmos and how it actually corresponds to real life decisions, yeah, I'd fucking frazzle the brain, bro. So I just, you know, I put it as like a imaginary chessboard. So at least you can imagine some moves being played and how many are in my head. Right, so now the onions have been in there cooking away for a couple of minutes. Now it's time for yellow and red bell peppers. here's where we are right now. So, let this cook away for about 3 minutes, then add the sauce and let it cook away for half an hour. Half an hour, 40 minutes on a very low heat. Job's done. How quick was that? So easy. And then tagliatelle. So tagliatelle, the only thing I'm adding now is these. Yeah? And then literally let it cook away for like 40 minutes. You can let it cook away for an hour if you want. Just come and keep stirring it. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, just keep stirring it. But it wants to be on an extremely low heat. So it's just simmering kind of thing. Quick, easy, healthy, tasty. I know you're not a troll, Paul. I'm not talking to you, bro. I wasn't talking to you, brother. I know you're no troll. Oh yeah, it's purely for the others. It's got nothing to do with you, my brother. It's just basically, Paul, it is literally, you know, Project Viking 1927, bro. You know what I mean? I'm 677 years of age. And I'm sick of explaining to people why I can take on silverback gorillas. 20, 30, 40. Doesn't matter. Do you know why? Because I can shimmer. I can go from the 3rd dimension to the 6th dimension and shoot into their brains with multi-causality effect and make them fight each other. I wouldn't even need to lift a hand. But that's because I played the game so well. Right, I played the game so well that at the end of the day, even silverback gorillas couldn't withstand my power of the game. You get me, Paul? You understand, don't you, bro? Like I said, I know I have some multidimensional thinkers in my chat, quite a lot of you. And I'm sure you can multidimensionally think your way around this one. I'm good, man. How are you? Right then, folks. Now we've just got to let this cook together for 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Yeah. In about 15, 20 minutes, come in, put the hot water on for the pasta, and literally just let this fucker cook away. Come in, stir it up, probably every 10 minutes, and literally just let it cook away. At the end, give it a bit of a taste test. If you think it needs a bit more salt or pepper or whatever, add whatever you want to it. But remember what I said to you, don't put too much salt on the chicken to begin with, because you can't take salt out, but you can always add it. And this is where we're at right now. Okay? Now, I'm going to turn the heat right down and just let that simmer for like 45 minutes. So easy. Such an easy meal to cook. That was so easy, right? So easy. For those of you who've just joined, a little quick look, yeah? So this is where we're at. Now that cook away for about 45 minutes. And my fridge is fat, bro. It's not just decent, it's fat, my brother. It has to hold a lot of food. Now the only thing I'm going to add now, to finish off, is you didn't think I forgot, did you? The cheese. You have to add this right at the end for the 45-minute cook. So that much red Leicester. I'm putting red Leicester in it because I just like red Leicester. Yeah? Put that in. You can put whatever cheese you want in. Mix it in. And let that cheese cook away within the mixture. Okay? Okay. And there we go, chopped fish. Cooking away, bub. 40 minutes it'll be done. You watching the live, babe? Huh? I've been trying to explain to him, bub, but they can't understand, can they? Do you know what I mean? Huh? What? What, bub? Yes, Paul. I know, Chaos. I think so. Obviously, the trolls can't help themselves. They haven't seen me for a few days. I'm so excited that I'm online. I knew this, though, before I come online. Because, obviously, I can see into the past and the future, right? So if you notice, I'm all chill when I'm online now. Well, that is because I can see into the future. Obviously, now I've got access to the 6th dimension. So I know how many trolls are going to be in my chat. So I'm well prepared for when I come online now. You know what I mean? Because obviously I've got access to the 6th dimension. Wait till I get access to this to past the 9th. I mean, I can access the 9th sometimes, but it takes some proper breathing work. Takes it out of me a little bit. You know what I'm saying, Ruth? Yes, Ruth. Well, we know the way it is, Ruth. We know the way it is. We've been playing this dance before. We've worked in this nightclub for quite a while. If you, by the way, if your name ain't Steve, you ain't coming in. And if you know by now that my multidimensional talents and my multidimensional powers, then fine. If you know, you know. But if you don't know, get back, Shadrach. What? If you know, you know. But if you don't know, get back, Shadrach. Read a book. Particle physics. Good place to start, you know. You're Steve. You're going to have to show me some ID, mate. I know, Paul. It's my game, and I've been playing it for many, many times. I know. What I've been doing today, did a TikTok live earlier. Been looking at some videos on my phone to upload to TikTok. Chilling with Tony. My weekend was good, bro. Well, I fucked myself up like I ended up in a lot of pain over the weekend, but apart from that, I played a golf competition, first one back, 34 points, so not bad. And it's a decent amount of points to start with. Yeah, lush day. Oh man. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Thank you very much, bro. Thanks for the donation from the nation. Ah, Murph's, I'm in pain, bro. You wouldn't know, would you? Unless you asked me, you would not know, would you? Oh, I'm in some right fucking pain here. I'm not joking. It's not as bad as it was yesterday, but it's still pretty fucking bad. Come on, come on. Thanks for the donation, bro. Mercer, yeah, I'm gonna have one. Eat food. Watch some, like, I'm only on live because I'm cooking, and then after that I'll be off live because I'm going to spend some time with the wifey. Pick a film, hot bath, bed. Literally hot bath, bed. Red Dead tomorrow, Kels. I bet you've missed it, yeah? I'm good, Luke. How are you, bro? Yeah, Red Dead tomorrow. Pig Farm. Pig Farm. I know, Paul, brother. Paul, in all honesty, when I'm winding everybody up and just fucking them about, I've been doing it for years, Paul. It's just I'm being a bit more blatant with it now to see how many people I can still get while I'm just fucking about, playing games. Yeah? But you're not part of that, brother. Never think you're part of that. When I say the shoe fits, I mean, basically, you know, if you're a troll or a twat, then I'm just going to wind you up and you wouldn't even know where I was coming from or what angle. Do you get what I mean, Paul? Because I'm multidimensional. Do you get what I mean, Paul? Now you get what I mean, yeah? The game is not to be played with people like yourself who are capable of multidimensional thinking. The game is to be played with the normal human sausages that aren't capable of it. Yes, Luke. I've watched it, I swear, yeah, what a movie. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Best movie I've seen in a long time, that, mate. Honestly. There's a stranger gone on TikTok saying he's coming to knock my door. Well, feel free, come and knock my door. I'm in. I'll still be online, so when he gets here, you know, I'll invite him in for an extra dimensional cup of tea. Behavioural study? I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I've not watched Man in the High Castle now. I think, like, it depends. Like, maybe you just have to, like, you know, unsubscribe, subscribe again, and hit the bell again, and then it'll regen. I think sometimes there's some things going on with YouTube in that regard. Oh, yeah, Robert, amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Wicked story, bro. If it's not making you feel absolute, like, funny elation to the point where you're rolling around the floor, it's making you feel ultimate sadness for the man and what he had to go through. It's a roller coaster of emotions, that film. That's why it's so amazing. It makes you feel everything, bro. Every fucking emotion you can think of, that film brings out when watching it. Truly amazing. Truly amazing. True story. Feel sorry for the guy in real life, mate. The shit he had to go through was mental, worry, really. And also heartwarming, and also extremely funny. Everything mixed into one. Like I said, the best film I've seen in a long time. Yes, Master. Yeah, beautiful story, bro. Sad, but also amazing. Just good. It was just, like I said, me and Ted, we loved it, didn't we, bro? I swear, we loved it. We absolutely loved it. Have I read The Art of War, Shang Tsung? No. I should read it maybe one day. Probably a very good read, isn't it? Film The Shack is another good film. The Shack. What's that about? Yeah, what's that about? The Art of War is banned from reading in jail, is it? It's a bit weird, isn't it? Smile and Smile too. Smile. Watch Smile. It rings a bell, but I'm not sure myself. Yeah, I'm not sure myself. It rings a bell. Look it up, it's banned. I believe you, bro. I believe you. I just thought it's a bit of a mad one. It's only a book. Why would they want to ban a book? I know it describes like the art of war, but you know. Yeah, War Machine's wicked, bruv. It's a bit like Ark, innit? Not Ark, but Ark. Do you get what I mean? In my opinion, it's like very Arkish. Well, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, censorship. You could go out with me. I don't know what that means, Benjamin. Well, if you imagine Ark before the collapse, when we did have armies and stuff, like I can imagine it as being the first iteration of the Ark that's sent down when we still have armed forces with camouflage and guns and stuff. And then later on, like 100, 200 years later on, we get to where we are now in Ark. Do you get what I mean? Okay, Carl. Well, I should give it a... I can understand how that would be banned. Am I in love with myself? No. I do love myself, but not in that respect. Not like that, I don't. Please read the book. You promise I'll read it again. I've seen some of the Saw movies. Yeah, you should all love the person you are, but not love yourself as an egotistical way, like I'm the best, oh, I'm so amazing, look at me kind of thing. No, but you should have self-love for the person you are if you're a good person. That's what I mean by I love myself. I didn't always, but I do nowadays because I'm a good person. But I don't mean like I'm the best person, oh, look at me, I'm so amazing, oh, I'm so in love with myself kind of thing. Not that way, different way. Yeah, you know that, Kels, isn't it? Is Netanyahu ill or something? Oh, no, Iran leader. It is a process. I don't know you, Benjamin. Love you as one human to another, I suppose. But I don't know you, so you're not my kid. You know what I mean? I don't swing that way. So there ain't gonna be no love like that, mate. I'm all about the titties and that, you know what I mean? It's not Viking meatballs, no, it's carbonara. Well, kind of. It's not even carbonara, it's kind of carbonara. I know, Gammon, it's a bit mad, some of these things, isn't it? Oh, by the way, Gammon today sent me a clip of my new game after Red Dead 2. There is no arguments. I don't give a fuck. It's a new game. It won't be kind of new by the time I finish Red Dead because I'll be probably about another month or so completing that game. But by May, I'm buying Crimson Desert, man. That game looks fucking epic. It just looks epic. It really does. It's a mixture between The Witcher and Destiny to me. It's just some mad fucking medieval, I'm a knight rolling around, fucking destroying shit game. My kind of game. It's a new game that none of you have ever seen before. Yeah, it's not even out yet. It's out in a few days. It's out in maybe a week or something, 2 weeks. I can't remember what. No, it's out in a few days, I think. Yeah. And I'm buying it in May. That is my next game. Oh, Kel, type it into YouTube. Look at the trailer to it. Oh, the game's epic, man. It looks absolutely fucking nuts. It is. It is chaos. Chaos it is. Before, when I was fucked up, you all know the reasons why. I don't need to tell you again. You know why. So the reasons why I was fucked up and all messed up for a lot of my life, really, for a good few years there, yeah, right, was a lot of it was to do with ego, bro. My ego controlled everything. And yes, you do need ego. If you're in a bad situation and somebody's going to come at you, you always need your ego because your ego is what's going to protect you. If you ain't got no ego, yeah, it won't stoke the rage and all the nasty parts of you, as we all have, me and you included, right? But living with that ego, that's the problem. We all have an ego. It's just some people don't know how to control it. I didn't. I was fucked up in my head, so I couldn't control it for ages. But now I have total control. Total. That's why I don't react the way that everybody on social media would expect me to react to all this, you know, all the bullshit that comes with fucking social media. Because I see it for what it is, and my ego is not in control enough to make me irrational enough to respond in the way that social media would want me to, how I would have years ago. Because I had no rational thought, because I was controlled by ego. I was consumed by it. When you're consumed by it, there's no rational thought. That kind of personality can get you sent to jail through fucking serious violence, mate. I've escaped that a few times. I've been so lucky. Do you know what I mean, right? And it can also lead to self-destruction. Turn you into something that you just ain't. Yeah. And I'm fortunate because I've managed to get hold of mine before it totally destroyed me. And now I've become better than I ever thought I could be, if I'm being honest with you. I did not think I could ever get to this point in my life where I'm not controlled by it, where it doesn't rule my thoughts, where it doesn't rule my actions, where it doesn't control me like a fucking puppet. If your son's getting bullied, take him to boxing classes, bro. It has, Kels. It's all brought me to where I am now. All right, the private eye, how are you? Yes, Chaos. I'm good, Vegas. I'm good, Vegas. How are you? Let's go and check up on the food. I'm good, the private eye, mate. I'm good, mate. I'm very, very good. Thank you for asking. I hope you're good. Hope you and the family are fantastic. Fandabidozy. Hold on. I'm going to have my creatine and stuff while I'm just in here waiting. Creatine and vitamins. Come on. Right, creatine. Micronized creatine. 1 scoop. Mix well. It's with apple flavour. Now, glucosamine chondroitin, cod-liver, calcium and vitamin D. 1 of each. Yes, Paul. Do the flavoured ones have added shite in it? I never knew that. I'll remember that. I never knew that, buddy. Yes, Paul. Always, brother. Yeah, I'll be playing GTA 6. Training, bro. You can see it through my fucking hoodie, bro. Training, bro. Even though I'm in fucking pain, I've got trapped nerves everywhere. Fucking ligament damage and all sorts. I'm just still going. Just still going, bro. You know what I'm like. Yes, Lone Wolf. I'll remember that. I'm cooking carbonara. Babe? Yeah. Would you like a cup of coffee, sweetheart? Ribs, don't want a cup. I've got a cool attitude. Thank you very much, bro. It's a normal dude, mate. I suppose that's probably why I've got a cool attitude. Because people get it twisted on social media sometimes. When I say, you know, I'm better than certain people. Listen, I'm never talking to the audience. Other creators will always try and turn it round. Like I'm saying I'm better than you. No, I'm saying I'm better than them. They don't like it, so they try and turn it round to make it sound like I'm saying it about the whole audience. I'm not. I do not think I'm better than any of you. I'm so down to earth, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm a normal working class man, just like you lot. Nothing special about me, bud. But I'm a lot more special than the idiots on YouTube. And they don't like it when I say that. because they know it's true. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, anybody who sits there and clips me all day and watches me all day, you're a sad bastard. So I am better than you. Do you know what I mean? When I become your life, I mean, listen, I watch people on YouTube I like. I watch anybody that brings kind of positivity to me. We all watch social media. But when it becomes obsessive, yeah, or don't forget you're the audience. So this is another way they'll try and persuade you to hate me. Because when I'm talking like this, you would think, well, Danny, we're the audience. Yeah, you're the audience though. I'm an audience member when I watch Bryson DeChambeau nearly every fucking day. But I'm not talking about the audience members. Take yourselves out of that equation. Now I'm talking about the creators. When you've got nothing better to do, you've got nothing to show in your life. This is the truth. When you have nothing to say other than talking about other people, you have nothing to say other than other people, right? You say the same thing every day in, day out, day in, day out. You don't show nothing of your own life because you obviously have no life. You don't do anything, yeah? And then you sit there on camera doing this about me. Whilst they'll be doing this about me while I'm on holiday or something, on a beach, bro. That these people probably have not been to for a long time because they can't bring themselves to save enough money to go on fucking holiday. So they're disrespecting and ripping the piss out of me while they're sat on their fucking couch watching me on holiday, or sat on their couch watching me play golf and trying to rip my golf while they're sat there doing fuck all, trying to rip my training at the gym while they're sat there doing fuck all. Do you understand? And a lot of the audience don't seem to get this into their head, yeah? But when I explain it like that, very calmly, very collected, right, you can understand where I'm coming from though, right? When you've got motherfuckers out there trying to rip me playing golf when they never go out the fucking house, rip me going to the gym when they never train, never have, rip me going on holiday when they don't go on holidays, rip me doing cooking lives when they don't cook for their missus. You would never see them cook for the missus because most of them don't even know how to fucking cook. Rip me cleaning my house for my wife so she doesn't have to come back from work and clean it. Bear in mind, I am working on social media myself all day. Tony gets to leave her work at work when she comes home. My work is constantly around me and I'm constantly fucking working. Obviously, that's how I earn money to pay for the fucking holidays. It's not a joke, it's the truth. So I am working while I'm also cleaning the fucking house every day. I'm also cooking for the family. They would never do that, so they hate me for doing it. I am really nice to my wife. Do you know what I mean? And they don't understand that. They think I'm a bitch for being so nice to my wife. No, I'm not a bitch for being nice to my wife. Yes, Toby, thank you for the donation. That's how you should be to your wife. You shouldn't be a dominant husband. You don't need to be dominant. You're the dominant one anyway, just from having male genes. So you don't need to put that dominance on your fucking wife. The amount of people on YouTube that took the piss out of me last year when I let Tony go on holiday. How can you, well, it just shows what kind of geezer you are. If you're that fucking coercive controlling of your missus that she can't go on holiday with her friends, then I feel sorry for your missus. Don't try and make me out to be a cook because I will allow my wife to live her life. I am not her father. I am not her God. I'm her husband and I love her. And yes, there is certain places in this world she would not be allowed to go, but that's for her safety. That's nothing to do with me being jealous or me thinking shit. Listen, I have so much self-respect that if she cheated on me, right, which she would never do, by the way, never, then that would be her loss. That's the way I look at it. I have enough self-respect. It's like if I did that to Tony, it would be my loss because she has enough self-respect. So we don't deal with jealousy. And that's another reason why a lot of men hate me on social media, because I have no jealousy. Tony has no jealousy. We go and do what we want to do when we want to do it. A lot of the things we do are together, but sometimes we're not together and we go on holiday without each other. But that's fine because we're in a relationship where we trust each other. We have a lot of respect for each other and we know the self-respect that we contain, as well as respect for each other and love. These are all the things that you get when you watch my lives. And these are all the things that you don't get from no other creator. And then they sit there and ridicule me doing all this stuff that you see me doing, which would equate to what? A good husband, yeah? But no, they'll try to make me out to be a bad husband. Well, you see me enough online. You see me, listen, I am exactly the same offline as I am online. There's people who watch my lives who have met me in real life, and they would say Danny is just as loving to his wife when he's offline as when he's fucking online. Danny is exactly the same person. What you see is what you get. This is what the man is like. I am a happy-go-lucky, chill guy, man. I treat my wife with the utmost respect, and she gets to live her fucking life, which is a lot more than what a lot of men can say on fucking social media. And that's just the truth. These are all the reasons, yeah? And this is why I think they're pathetic. Because I would not sit there and rip a man who is doing way more than I can do, or doing way more than I do, and sit there ripping him doing stuff when I don't do nothing. Because that is backwards. And I don't believe the audience are not in these people's chats saying, hold on a minute, you're ripping Danny while he's in Tenerife. When was the last time you went on holiday, lad? Truth, I'm not being bad. When was the last time you people who are ripping me when I'm on holiday, when was the last time you went on holiday? When was the last time you sat by a beach and drank a cocktail? That's why you hate me going on holiday, because you can't. Because you can't save enough to get yourself on holiday. You won't go without in your household. If you want to get pissed and take drugs, you will get pissed and take drugs, no matter how much it costs, no matter how much money you've got spare. That's why every single month you've got no fucking money. That's why you've got no money spare to save to go on holiday. Priorities. It's just I put my priorities where they need to be. What is more important? Getting pissed every fucking week and taking drugs every week? Or, yeah, going on holiday for 4 weeks in the sun? Well, a lot of people would say getting pissed and taking drugs every week. Well, that's fine. That's your life. And I'm not hating on you for your life. I'm not coming into your channel and giving you bare grief about the obvious life that you live. Because it's very obvious to me, if you're never going on holiday, whether it be in England or whether it be abroad, a holiday's a holiday, whether it be a caravan or a 5-star hotel, it doesn't matter. A holiday's a holiday. If you ain't never fucking going on holiday at all, it shows me what type of life you live. You don't need to tell me. But I'm not coming on your fucking channel and giving you bare shit, am I? No, because why would I? I've got better things to do in my life. I do my own lives, bring content, go to the gym, play golf, organise holidays, do cooking lives, sing, dance, enjoy my life, rather than watching somebody else enjoy the life and hating the fact that I haven't got the balls to be myself to enjoy mine. Truth though, right? And listen, don't take offense. Most of my audience know this. Don't take offense to my normal audience, the good people I have in my chat, because this has got nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with any of my good audience. Nothing to do with the audience, really. This has got nothing. I'm not talking about the audience. Don't let a clip channel take this as a clip later on and try and convince you that I'm talking about you as the audience, because I'm not talking about the audience at all. This conversation is about channels, about creators. Got nothing to do with the audience. Exactly, create memories, Dave. No, they don't, Robert. You're in Egypt on June the 26th. Fucking enjoy, my brother. Get yourself a good snorkel, because the Egyptian Ocean is the best in the world that I've ever been in. So get yourself a fucking snorkel and some goggles, mate, because there's some shit for you to see down there. Now that's what I like to hear. That's how you enjoy life. Come on. Show me how to stash my money 30%. What do you mean? Why am I stashing 30% of my money? I don't understand what you mean, bro. You've lost me. Coffee, baby. You can put the pasta in there if you want, but it's done. You just hit 62 kg in each hand on incline press. Fucking hell, bro. Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. Fuck me, go on, lad. That's strong. Fair play. That's strong, mate. Fair play. Egypt, yeah, obviously there is sharks out there, but it's very rare they attack, bro. Yeah. So I wouldn't let it stop you going in the sea. Yes, Alfie. I agree, Robert. I agree. I'm in my front room, Rachel. Is that what I say? Oh, I agree, bro. Too many people on social media are they're too bothered about other people's lives and they're not living their own. I mean, it's very evident to see, isn't it? They're very bothered about everybody else's lives, but do they actually seem to be living their own, though? No, innit? They're not living, these people, man. Every day, they're on here talking about the same shit as what they spoke about yesterday, and it is the same shit every fucking day. And they're talking about other people rather than actually living their own life. I live my life through the camera. Would you agree with that, chap? That I actually live my life through the camera. You don't see everything that I do. You don't see every run I go on. You don't see every golf range session. But you kind of get an idea of what I do in my life because you get to see it on the camera, right? Yeah? I'm talking about social media creators now, but I don't zone in really on any of them. It's very rare. And I certainly don't do that every day. I certainly do not watch the dark side every day. And I certainly don't talk about it every day. Occasionally. And that is really only because, these fuckers are talking about me constantly every day. Yeah, if nobody spoke about me, I wouldn't speak about nobody else. Unless it was positive. Like obviously this thing with Chris Murphy and JDP has been very positive. I know Chris and JDP both have said some things that I wouldn't agree with, and neither would you. Yeah? That's not my business to tell them what to say. And that doesn't mean I need to dislike them. It's actions and it's things people have done that I can't forgive. It really is. Not to me. That's the creators that I can't have no chance to get along with. But the thing with JDP and Murph is a positive thing because we get along. Do you get what I mean? We just get along, mate. And that would be a lot more beneficial for the audience, to be fair. I think the audience now are getting sick of the darkness. They're getting sick of the tit for tat. They're getting sick of the degenerate nature of the tit for tat because it's become very degenerate, hasn't it? Threatening families, talking about, listen, it's mad because a lot of the audience didn't realise just how bad this is when there was only talking about me and my family and my wife, did you? It's took for them to go against everybody's wife and everybody's family for you to realise that what's been happening with me and my wife for a long time is wrong. It's a shame you didn't realise that when it was just happening to me though, yeah? But let's be honest, no, you didn't, did you? But the audience now, it's happening to everybody, have actually woke up and thought, hold on, this is wrong. What have we become? This is grown men slagging off people's fucking wives, man. What have we become? Do you get what I mean? And I am the only, listen, I'm not the only one, but I'm one of the only ones that has not descended down the same path. Why? Because I know it's wrong. And a lot of people have watched me through all of this. I know you have. And you've watched me to see if I have any of that inside me. And you know I don't. Because after what's been said about my family, I am actually in full rights to go against every single fucking channel and rip their family to pieces. I'm in full rights to do it, but it doesn't mean that it's right. And it doesn't mean that I would do it. You understand? That's how I function. Just because it would get clicks and views and create bare controversy and hurt the bastards that have tried to hurt me, in this situation, two wrongs don't make a right. Not when it comes to children, wives, mothers, grandmothers. It's not right. And if you engage in it knowing it's not right, that makes you a weak ass motherfucker. Because you ain't even got the balls to stick to your morals when the whole audience is peer pressuring you like you're at school into saying shit that you know you shouldn't say, but you still fucking say it because you're weak, man. You can be peer pressured into saying things that you know are wrong. You're a weak ass motherfucker. But you try and present yourself as strong. And the audience, for some reason, think that a man that slags off women is strong. No, he's not. You know he's not. The audience is starting to realise it's taking a long time. It's happening a little bit at a time. But it's happening. And I did say it was going to happen. I have been warning YouTube for a year. I've been warning everybody. I can sense a change happening. It's not going to be an instant change. It's going to take a long time. But the consciousness of the world is starting to change. Where fake is going to be recognised as such and real is going to be wanted. Fake is no longer going to be wanted. Everybody's going to want real because they've had too much fake. They're full of it. Their head is fucking sick of it. They've had it up to here. And they're going to crave real. And if you can't bring real, then unfortunately, you're going to be no use to no one, including yourself. Yes, Paul. Facts, chaos. Bro, listen, you shouldn't be doing it. Two wrongs do not make a right in that situation. Me and JDP, when we're together in person, will probably end up getting into a conversation like this, and the lads will understand my point of view. I'm not a shrinking violet, you know that. Yeah, I have no problem with making my fucking opinions on this known. You have to, listen, we have to be better. We have to hold ourselves to a higher standard. We are in front of an audience here. We are in a position where we can lead an audience one way or another way, where we can influence people's minds and influence people's thoughts, right? And if your influence on the people that are watching you is negative, it's not good. It's not good for you, and it's not good for them. And that's something that the whole of social media need to realise, bro. I will sit here as a man and rip the piss out of any man. You've heard me do it. I have no problem doing it. I will not go near ripping the piss out of a woman or children. It is beneath me. It is lower than what I am willing to go. And that's all people need to realise. You've got a problem with somebody on social media. There is plenty to rip about them. You don't need to go down that route. You can rip that motherfucker to bits, and then he can choose to rip you to bits, and you can rip him to bits, and he can rip you to bits, and you can rip him to bits. Do you know what I mean, right? That will not cause no extreme mental health in anybody's family. That will not cause any husband and wife to split up. Yeah, that will not cause anybody, God forbid, to try and kill themselves. It won't cause none of that, because we're blokes. And if you want to put your feet in the pond, you've got to be willing to accept the ripples that come your way. We know that as men, right? When it comes to women and children, they should be protected, not exposed and put in danger. And especially not beaten, mentally or physically. Because believe me, what you've got to understand, yeah, some people will say some women deserve it. No, they don't. They're women. They might be cunts. They could be the biggest cunt in the world. But that doesn't mean that you should turn into a cunt to go down to their level. You should know better. You're a man. I agree. Some women are fucking horrible. And they deserve it back in kind. But not from a man. That's where the women of social media should deal with them. It's not your place as a geezer to do it. Men, yes, say whatever you want. Give them hell. Aye. Watch box entertainment. Bro, we all strive for winning. And listen, I'm a nice guy, so I hope you do win one day, bro. I hope you win big one day. And you have an abundance of everything that makes you happy, whatever that may be. All right, Scott. Dog, if I'm not smoking cigarettes. I do smoke more cigarettes than what you realise, you know. It's just I'm always off camera, so you don't know what I'm smoking here. It's the Tracy Beaker theme tune. No way. All right, Scott. That new game I'm going to play, that Crimson Desert, by the way, folks, it looks absolutely fucking epic. I have not got a clue what it's about, what the overarching story is, how it's played, but from what I've seen, it looks fucking nuts, man. It looks like a game where I will be screaming Valhalla in many situations. Honestly, it looks like that type of game. For the people who watch me on my gaming lives, it looks like it's going to be an epic ride, that one, folks. That one looks like it's going to be like skulls all the way. Do you know what I mean? Banging those curved horns, sending people to Valhalla in the most interesting of ways. I hope it is as good as what the trailer made it out to be, because if it is, that fucking thing is going to be awesome. I'm not playing no music in this live. It's not a music live. I've not played the Black Ops Royale now. Yes, Gammon, well said. Quote of the day. Self-respect is the fruit of discipline. The sense of dignity grows with the ability to say no to oneself. Well said. Oh, is it shit, Paul? The whole of Call of Duty is now, though, let's be honest. Call of Duty is dead, bro. It's honestly dead. Come on. If we're all gonna be honest in chat, whether you play it or not, if you're still playing it, you're still playing it because there's nothing else you've found to play, right? But let's be honest. Call of Duty's died a death, man. It's fucking such a shame as well, man, because that game was truly epic. Bob, try the carbonara, see if it needs any more salt. If it does, put some in. It's the only thing I haven't checked. I don't think it does, but you never know. Oh, is it all right? Come on. Yeah, COD is terrible now, bro. COD is absolutely terrible, bro. Next level shit. No, Minecraft's not for me. The first Warzone Chaos was good, man. If I'm being honest, the first Warzone was good, bro. The first Verdansk, the first Rebirth Island, yeah, that was good, bro. But then the marketplace has taken over, and you know, the first ever COD, there was no Nicki Minaj and shit, bro. The first ever Warzone, it was soldiers. You was fighting soldiers, bro. And then once I started bringing all them cartoon characters into it, the marketplace and all that, it ruined it. So I would say the first ever Warzone was good, but then as soon as that Warzone, every Warzone after that has got progressively worse and worse and worse and worse and worse to the point where it has ruined the game now. Yeah, it's mad, Paul. Like, it shouldn't be. You agree with me? It should be soldiers in it, bro. My mind can't cope when I'm running along a corridor, bro, and I see fucking Chucky's Bride or a big green bear or something, bro. My mind's like, oh, fucking Peter Griffin. I'm just like, I can't do this. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. Do you know what I mean? This is what it is for me. It's become too childlike. I don't play it for that. In my opinion, Call of Duty was for adults. It's an adult game, man. It's not supposed to be played by kids, but they've made an adult game that is catered for kids, and it's spoiled it. It really fucked it up. Yeah, I've been fishing. Yeah, they did Lone Wolf, I agree. You just got some gold bars from under the railway bridge. Oh, where's that? Yeah, but at least Fortnite, you expect that. That's why I've never played Fortnite. I played Fortnite once with my son years and years ago. He used to play with me, Dad, play with me. I played it. I played it for about an hour, and I've never played it since. It's not my type of game. It's for kids. Fortnite is actually for kids. That's good. Fine. That's their game, right? Call of Duty is for adults and teenagers coming, 17, 18, 19, maybe as low as 15, 14 sometimes, but no lower than that, bro. That's ridiculous when it gets lower than that, bro. But now you've got like 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds, 8-year-olds on there, bro. They've come from Fortnite to COD because COD's made it look very much like Fortnite, play very much like Fortnite. And it's ruined the franchise, bro. Oh, I know, Gammon. I can't wait, mate. Crimson, I can't wait, brother. Do I remember Twisted Metal? Yeah. I'm not going to rush through Red Dead, though, just so I can get Crimson. I'm not rushing through it. I'm going to play it as is. I'm going to keep playing it, keep doing everything. I'm not going to make any difference to how I'm playing it. So that shit's going to last me another month, bro. It's a big game. I'm only on fucking episode 3. Yes, Superlek. A game I would recommend. I'm an RPG gamer, bro. So if you've not played Ark Raiders for a first-time player is good. It's fun. And it's cheap. It's only about 30 quid. Might even be cheaper now. So Ark Raiders would be good fun for you to try. Just to experience something different if you want a shooting game. But I'm an RPG game guy, bro. So for me, if you was going to ask me games, I would say God of War. I would say The Witcher 3. I would say Red Dead Redemption 2. Story games. That's the kind of shit I play. Oh, I know, Lone Wolf. Tell me about it. Oh, the Ducals. Wolfenstein 2. Yes, Chaos. Fair play. Decent game, Wolfenstein. I've played number 1. So I do know what game it is. Not played number 2. Yeah, well, don't be giving me no spoilers. Because I ain't got a clue what's going on. I just know you lot are excited about it. My best mate Alfie's playing the game now, isn't it? And like he was going in depth about some things yesterday. I was like, shh, don't give me no spoilers, bro. Well, Paul, Red Dead Redemption 2 you would love. It's like GTA, bro, but you're a cowboy. Basically. Imagine GTA story, but you're a cowboy. In cowboy times. You'd enjoy that. If you're liking GTA, you'll love Red Dead Redemption 2, bro. That's what I would tell you to play. You played it, okay. Try The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt. Play that. Swords, not guns, swords, but still massive open world campaign game with a crazy story and monsters everywhere. Long game, prepare yourself, it's not easy. Paul, it's an epic. It's one of my best 3 games of all time. God of War, yeah. The Witcher 3, Red Dead Redemption 2. 3 best games of all time I've ever played. There's some other ones, but they're older. Like, there is some other games, bro. Like Mass Effect. The thing with Mass Effect is the first one, the first ever Mass Effect, which you do really need to play if you're going to play all 3 of them. You need to play it to understand the whole story, because it is epic, man. It is massive. It is the whole universe-wide story. It's fucking nuts, man. Yeah? But number 1 is so basic. You know, the graphics, it was made so many years ago. It's still good, you know what I mean, right? But it's basic. Then number 2, it's like it comes into not modern day, but the last generation of games. Do you get what I mean? So you've got some decent graphics and you've got some decent gameplay and some decent gunplay. But Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 are not Mass Effect Andromeda. That come after. It's shit. But Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 are fucking amazing. They are honestly, bro. They're crazy games, bro. It's just crazy, bro. You have a ship called the Normandy, which you upgrade. You fly this fucker around the whole fucking galaxy, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm not joking. Going and saving civilizations, finding clues to this enemy. And I'm not going to spoil the enemy for you. But the enemy is some fucked up shit, bro. It's a massive story. You play as a geezer named Shepard. Yeah. And you gather like an alien team, a bit like Guardians of the Galaxy, on your ship. And then it's a bit like Guardians of the Galaxy, really, if you think about it. You've got some overarching, mega powerful enemy that nothing can stop. And you and your team on your ship have got to travel all over the galaxy, going to different planets and shit, yeah, to find out how to beat it. And it takes 3 full games until you get to the conclusion. Oh, Tony's right. The food's done. So I'm going to smoke this, and then I'm playing Crimson Desert next. Yeah. But Tony's going to eat it first, so we'll get a mark out of 10 from our Tony G. Let's see what Tony's saying to it. The Witcher's amazing, bro. The Witcher, to give you a quick description before I go and get my food. So, to give you a quick description of The Witcher, I know all Witcher lore. All Witcher lore. So, to begin with, there was no witches. There was like a planet like Earth, just like Earth, really, where you did have a little bit of like magic, not too much crazy shit, but a little bit of magic, yeah. And you had knights, and you had lords, and you had kings, and you had castles, right? Some mages did something to an event called the conjunction of the spheres. What that was loads of planets lined up with each other through the cosmos in different solar systems. It's called the conjunction of the spheres, when they all line up together. And at the time of the conjunction of the spheres, by using certain magic, yeah, you could open portals. And that's what they did. Big mistake. Through those portals come every single monster in the Witcherverse. When the monsters first came through the spheres, they just started eradicating humanity. There was nothing we could do to kill them. So we found a way to do it by creating witches. Witches are children that are taken, only boys, yeah, that are taken from the mother when they're young. They're given to the witcher schools, and they're taught to be witches. They're taught every swordcraft. Like, they are the most skilled swordsmen on the whole of the continent, yeah. They are the reactions are faster than a normal human. They are expert swordsmen, expert with a bow. They are expert in all kinds of martial art, yeah, of the time. The reason they have cat-like reflexes and they can withstand more is because when they get to, like, before they become teenagers, they're put through something called the trial of the grasses. So it's a potion. And in this potion is the most toxic shit known to man. These children are given this to drink. Most of them die. 9 out of 10 children die. For the one that survives, it creates a witcher. So nothing, no monster with poison that bites it or scratches it can ever kill a witcher, because no mutagen known to man can kill a witcher. Now, when you go round the continent, your job is to find monsters and kill them for pay. That's what the Witcher is. That's what all witches are. There's different schools of the witches. So there's the school of the cat, different armor, different weapons, different fighting style. The school of the wolf, which is you, Geralt, different weapons, different armor, different fighting style. The school of the bear, the school of the serpent, right? All these different schools are witcher schools. And they create their own witches and they teach them to fight in their own ways. But what witches actually do, they just travel all around the world to villages and cities and castles, and they take monster contracts and they kill monsters for coin. That's your main thing that you do in the game, right? But also, because you are Geralt, the White Wolf, you are the most famous witcher on the continent. So you get embroiled within kingly plots. No joke. You get involved in wars. Kings use you as a pawn sometimes. And even though you know what's going on, you go along with it because it'll take you to a certain monster hunt or a certain demon that you've been tracing. And by tracing these demons, sometimes they go through royal bloodlines and you end up getting involved in some mad plots. Also in the world, since the conjunction of the spears, magic has become stronger. So now you have proper sorceresses and mages that you encounter throughout the world. The monsters are every type of monster you could ever think of is in that game. The world is massive. It's huge, right? But there's also a main campaign story. So the game is that vast. The way it's played is this. You are going around hunting for monsters to get coin. Obviously, by getting coin, you can buy shit, yeah? Right? Whilst you're doing that, you're getting involved in various royal plots, kingly plots, wars and battles to fight for kings. You're getting involved in so much political shit, it's unreal. And also, while that's going on, there is a main campaign that involves something called the Wild Hunt. And they are coming for you and a girl called Ciri. And that's all going on, whilst you're also in bars getting pissed, having bar brawls, having fist-to-fist fights, playing a card game called Gwent. Gwent is a bit like Top Trumps, but with soldiers. You have to get really good at Gwent to complete the game. Bowling around with your horse Roach, causing bear trouble, chasing monsters all over the place. That's The Witcher. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Oh, I do know my stuff, bro. Oh, I know my stuff. And The Witcher, you have 2 types of swords in the game. Steel sword for killing humans. Silver sword for killing monsters. Steel sword does nothing against them. You have to use your silver sword. They can break, you have to keep them maintained. You also have potions that you can drink before a battle, or potions that you can drink so you can see in the dark like a cat. Yeah, I'm not joking with you. But because you're a witcher, you can drink these potions, but you mix them by finding the herbs in the world to create them. You also have beast oils that you rub on your silver sword when you're going to go into a fight, or even just to kill wolves, you can rub them on your fucking steel sword. And these oils poison whatever you're fighting. But to find that, you have to find the recipe. That's by going to your bestiary. Once you've encountered said monster, usually you'll be able to find an entry where you can read about the monster, what it's susceptible to, what it will do to you, what potion you need to drink to be able to fight it. That's how in-depth the game is, really. You have 4 powers. You have Igni, and you set shit on fire. When you level it right up, you can fire fire out of your hands, like, you know, the Emperor out of Star Wars fires lightning. You can fire fire like that when you get it fully upgraded. You've got Ard, which is like a telekinetic blast. of energy, which fires shit back, breaks shields and stuff, that does. You've got Yilden, which is like a magical trap. Anything that walks into it can't get out of it. It's like magical symbols on the floor. You need that for some monsters. And then you've got Quen. Quen is like mind control. So when you're talking to certain NPCs, you have loads of different options during the conversation, yeah? If your Quen's high enough, it'll give you an option for Quen. And then you press that, and you'll make them do whatever you want, basically. They'll become your puppet. Bill? Imagine it, the lore that I know about shit. Oh, you'll love it, bro, if you like them types of games. If you like Assassin's Creed and that, imagine Assassin's Creed, but way better. All right, baby, mark out of 10 for the food. Give it an 8 out of 10. Yes, Kels, thank you for the door, Nearshon, from the Nearshon. Right, let's go and try this food in here with you all. Let's see what it's saying. Right, you want to see it? Just put loads on the plate like that. So that's it done with garlic bread. Let's see what it's tasting like. Oh, that's nice, man. I'm going to give that an 8.5. That's nice, that is. It's very creamy and very tasty. I'm going to give that an 8.5. That's nice. You saw how I cooked it, so you can cook it yourself. That's so easy. Oh, it's nice. But I'm going to finish it in peace now. Not while I'm online. So I can actually eat my food. Very, very nice. Everything is juicy and soft, it's nice. Mr. Bake, how you doing? Right. Yeah, everybody, love to everybody. Tomorrow night, we're on Red Dead Redemption 2. So I'll see you all tomorrow, probably between 4 and 6 o'clock I'll be on. I'll be on for a few hours, right? Pig farm. Don't even know what this means. Pig farm. So I'll see you all tomorrow afternoon. Thanks for watching. Stay blessed. Sweet dreams. Much love and respect from me and Tony. To all of you and all your families. Thanks for watching. Peace out. See you soon.